Can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? The chill vibes. What's up? How's it going? What's up, Links? Welcome to stream. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I had some technical difficulties to take care of before stream started. I suddenly had to figure out why my tracking wasn't working, as well as why my alert box completely decided to break. So Stream Elements was being a little bit weird today. Or not Element. Yeah, no, Stream Elements was being weird, but also other things on top of that. So it was mostly figuring out why that was broken. Luckily, I have fixed it. Claps for me. I have fixed it. Also, my nails look so much better today now that they're all fully dry and they've had time. Oh, other than one of the I do have bad news. I do have bad news for anyone who was here yesterday. One of them may have already on the side, luckily on the side, may have partially chipped. I did die a little bit when I figured it out, but once I got over that, I was just like, well, whatever. So it seems to work now. Yeah, it does work now, so that's good. We're all good now. Everything's working fine. Everything like that did. Well, I didn't look. Okay, I honestly forgot until after stream yesterday that I didn't even put any like protective stuff on it. I was just like, no, man, you know what? I could probably do this just fine. Pink Shadow, welcome. Long time no see. How's the adorable bad boy? I'm doing okay. I'm still kind of recovering, I guess, to some degree from a lot of stuff that happened last week. But I think I'm doing better, at least a little bit. So yeah, we're back to streaming and whatnot. Shorter week this week, but hopefully, I don't know, as I kind of get back into the flow of things, I honestly want to see if I can maybe do a little bit more in the way of streams, as well as obviously kind of reorienting. I don't know, a lot of stuff. Yeah. I want to basically get back into maybe a 5-day schedule at some point. And then maybe mix in some other stuff that I had planned. So yeah, don't rush, of course. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate all the patience from people in community. But how are you, Pink Shadow? Welcome to stream. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I hope your day is going well. I hope you've been well since the last time you were here. Yeah. But yeah, no, thank you to everyone who's been very patient. Like I said before, there probably isn't going to be any clip this week, and that's mostly just because I don't know, I just need time to get back into the flow of things. So almost a slight little tiny hiatus before we started streaming, I guess. So hi though, Danny, welcome. I'm also curious what people's opinions are on this time of starting. Do people like this? Does this work for people? It was like an unexpected accident, honestly. I totally didn't expect to start this early because I usually don't. But how does this work for people? Is this a good time for starting streams and stuff? Is it better for some of the people that obviously it's usually a lot later when I start streaming? So, well, for me it's good. Yeah, of course. Well, that's what I mean. I kind of want to see if it works better for some people. It might be something that I'll keep in mind, because obviously I want to be able to accommodate as many people as I can. Anytime works for me now, honestly. Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out what times work for the most people. I think in the future as well, something I saw someone else that I recently started following do, and I've seen other people do it before as well. I want to figure out the biggest time zones for my audience in particular. So basically looking through like where the most amount of people, like their time zone's going to be. And then maybe on the schedule, what I could do from there is, basically adjusting the schedule times to include not just EST, but obviously to include your time zone, so that for people that are overseas, it's a lot easier to kind of just be, at a glance, be able to like look at the schedule and be like, oh, that's when the stream starts for me. Just to make things a little bit easier. I think it's a little slight improvement. So I want to see if I can work that into my schedule and make it work. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to work on my overlay for my schedule and see if that if we're able to fit that in. Hopefully we will, and hopefully it won't be any like big issue. But I just thought that would be kind of a nice little thing. So yeah, and obviously you can help me with that. So that's why I always ask if people enjoy certain times of streaming, because if I can start earlier, I don't actually mind, to be honest. It gives me more time later at night to work on stuff. So but yeah, other than that, all that, you know, more just information, I guess, things that are kind of more relevant to, you know, starting streams and whatnot. Other than that, how have you guys been? What have you been up to? How is your day going? I know your time zones already. 2 p.m. is 8 p.m, 4 p.m. is 10 p.m. Oh God, I feel so bad. I didn't know it was that late. I thought 4 p.m. was really like, okay, this is a good one. Like, you know, 4 p.m. works. It's like the latest we do now, but it was still like not terrible, but 10 p.m. is so awful. So really, honestly, 1 p.m. would be a good one if I could get to go that early. I don't know. Don't feel bad. So surprisingly, honestly, it's one of the things that I'm like most like happily surprised about. There's a lot of people from like outside the United States that are like hopping into streams and stuff, and it's very cool. I like it. I like seeing all the differences, or all the differences with like where everyone's at, what they're up to, all of that cool stuff. What's up, Teal? Welcome. My sleep schedule is so off right now, but I still get things done. That's what we're here about. That's how we roll. Let's get it. We have no sleep schedule. Yeah, no, I feel like everyone, I don't remember who said it, but there was someone who eventually just said, like, I feel like everyone's basically trying to always constantly like get a sleep schedule or like fix their sleep schedule. It's just a constant process of like readjusting that, because honestly, I have no idea. Like, I don't know, half the time mine's just all over the place. So I think the most reasonable way to say it is that my sleep schedule is dependent on what I'm doing in a specific week, based off of like a variety of other things. Like if I need to wake up earlier for something, then that's when I'm going to sleep. If I don't need to, then I'm not waking up as early. So it legitimately, like, it just depends. How's my wife already dead? Gonna go fix real quick. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm eating, so I'll talk in a bit. Yeah, of course, no problem. I hope your day is going well. You have to tell me how you're doing when you get back. I hope you're eating yummy foods. So I'm very much a night owl, so I've been staying up very late. Yeah, no, that's kind of me as well, but that's a mixture of being a night owl and also being an insomniac. So I just honestly, like, I think at one point a part of my brain just got to the point where I was just like, you know what, man, like I was like laying in bed and I just couldn't sleep, and my brain was just like, why we could be doing stuff, honestly, like this isn't working, just get up and go do something at this point until we pass out later from exhaustion. Like it's just, and so eventually after enough of that, I think after enough of that, and also enough nights when I was younger of maybe some too late of late night gaming, you know, staying up a little too late on the school night, maybe going to bed 3 hours before I have to wake up, yeah, stuff like that, Eventually I shifted into I don't know, a much later sleep schedule than everyone else. I feel like I'm an insomniac because that's definitely me. Yeah. I don't know. Sleep is hard, man. I mean, the most recent thing that honestly, like, I have to be aware of when I'm kind of I don't know, like, I feel like one thing that that's probably going to change is all of that stuff once I do find my new job that I'm trying to basically search for right now. I know at one point someone actually did ask what I did for work, and I think, like, basically since the start of this year till like present, I haven't actually been working. I've been relying on mostly money I've saved up from all of my other jobs that I worked. So that's the reason that I really haven't been able to afford certain things. And so if you ever wonder why certain things are kind of slower to get done. It's just because I don't have the money to do it, honestly, when I have to like consider everything else. So hopefully with a new job, it means that I'll have more money to not only like take care of myself, but also to help kind of afford new things for stream and work on projects that I just want to work on, or just buy a new game to stream. So generally that's the idea. I want to also just make sure that it doesn't affect like streaming too much. It'll probably change the schedule, but hopefully not in a negative way. So I hope you get it soon. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm hoping that I'll get something that, like I said, doesn't affect stream schedules too much. So I want to be able to still stream for the same amount of time per week. That's why I'm honestly not making any kind of like big adjustments to the schedule when I can. Like I don't want to. I know at one point I want to maybe be able to stream 5 days a week again. I don't know how that'll work or how I'll set that up. I want to be able to also maybe do more like after stream stuff, but I don't want to work on any of that stuff right now as far as like implementing it, because I don't know how drastically my schedule will change once all of that other stuff happens. So I don't want to work on like getting used to that and then it just automatically change. So I'd rather just kind of wait and see and play things by ear. So, and then, you know, on certain days when we can, obviously trying to test out new stuff. Like obviously tomorrow we're doing movie night, which I still don't know what we're watching, but we're doing it. All right. At the very least, it'll be people sitting in the Discord trying to figure out what we're doing for movie night. So, and I'll be there, chat will be there. It'll be a fun time. So good luck getting in. I thank you. I appreciate it. All very, very supportive. I appreciate that. Thank you. So hopefully that'll go well though. And once I have that, hopefully, like I said, I can pay for certain things, and also just work towards future kind of goals and a variety of things. So a lot of this time, recently, I've just been trying to kind of iron out, I guess like my own goals to stay on track, you know? I've actually recently taken to setting a shit ton of reminders on a variety of things, basically just to keep myself on track. For example, setting reminders to work on art and to like learn how to like do certain things that I've been interested in, mostly in an attempt to kind of give myself some type of schedule, because usually before that point, I honestly, I'm one of those people that like I make like a general plan. I have like a general plot for the day, you know, like what I'm going to be doing, how it's going to go, you know, things I want to get done that day, but I don't really have like scheduled times that I'll be working on it or when I'll do it. It's just kind of like it has to be done by today. And because I'm a procrastinator, honestly, what usually ends up happening in that case is that I do it. I like if it's imminent and needs to be done immediately, it gets done. And if not, then then I have to wait. I wait basically until the very end of the day, and then my brain's like, hey, wake up. We still got stuff to do. You gotta work on this project. You gotta make sure it's done. And then that's how I end up spending like, you know, 3 or 4 hours, you know, in like 1 a.m. working on like editing something or working on a project or whatever it may be. And then that's when my mods ask me, Oren, why are you up? Why are you awake? So yeah, no, that's usually how it goes before that point. So I'm hoping that with reminders and stuff, I can actually kind of like schedule myself out a little bit, you know? That's the plan. That's the hope. I don't know that that'll actually work. So I'm just not that type of person, honestly. I'm this short of punching my Wi-Fi. It's a good thing that we know that's supposed to. It's a good thing we know that's supposed to be Wi-Fi and not wife. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know about Lynx's Wi-Fi issue, wife is Wi-Fi, not wife. Don't mind autocorrect, because otherwise that is very concerning. But but, but other than that, I'm very happy to report that if you're in the Discord, you saw it. I might post it later on, but I don't know yet. I do have I did get to my new art project recently, working on my newest guy, my little guy. Um, and I don't know. I have to say, because before I was talking about the fact that what do you call it? I kind of as much as I hated school, I do miss being on a schedule. I mean, that's kind of the weird thing about like me doing school. Art project. I'll talk about school stuff in a second. Art project though, yeah. I'm working on I've put together, as it's called, I'm following a guide to some degree, right? On how to improve like my own like I guess style and like actually learn new stuff. I'm going to do that through a myriad of ways, but I kind of just want to like be able to take various like aspects of different creators that I enjoy and, you know, learn from them if I can, and maybe implement them into the things that I'm kind of comfortable with. Because I would say like legitimately that character that I uploaded in the art channel for the Discord is like probably the most comfortable, you know, easy to draw character for me, you know, where it's just like, yeah, no, it works pretty well. You know, it's not it's not super hard. It's not like, you know, overly complex. It's just, you know, kind of like the first thing that I learned. And I want to kind of see if I can improve from that and actually be able to, I don't know, like implement little details from other people. I like, as much as I like talk about how much I enjoy like the process of rendering and I guess bringing an art project to its finish, you know, I rarely actually get to that point. Most of the time I mostly do just sketches and like I guess the line art part of things, which honestly not even the line art half the time. I don't even think I get that far usually, just because I move on to another sketch. But with this one, I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to see if I could work on him more and maybe add other things. Like I had the idea of adding kind of like a more of like a puffy or like fur lined kind of like jacket, you know, him just like having like an oversized t-shirt on, you know, stuff like that, like just like kind of building out a kind of simplistic and cute kind of character design. I don't know if I'll do that. If I do, I'll upload it and I'll show you, but we'll see. But it is the first time I've done a sketch that I was like, no, this is actually good enough for me to feel comfortable posting. There were others and they were not good, but we won't talk about those. He reminded me of the Amori guy. Amori has a very like cute art style. A big scarf to make him cute. Yeah, that would also be cute. There's something about scarf and like the little, like where it's around the collar, like the fur around the collar on a jacket, big scarf, and then just like, I don't know, some type of shirt underneath. It's just very adorable. I do like that. That was at least the one thing that I got from everyone, is that at least he's cute. We know that at least apparently. So I'm glad that he's at least cute. But as far as like work on him, oh well. But as far as school stuff goes though, with the earlier statement of like working on a schedule, yeah, no, I kind of do miss that to some degree. But like I've told you this before, where because of what I did in college, and college being like my most recent, I guess, like school experience, honestly, I honestly think that the way that my college worked is the reason that I do things as I do now, where like I didn't have a class, in the sense of like I didn't have to go to class, I didn't have to like be in a video call or like do anything like that. I didn't have to go anywhere at a specific time or have something, you know, like start working on something at any specific time. It was more just like, here's your assignments for the week, have them done by this point. And then I had to space all my classes out throughout the week and get all that work done. That's kind of honestly what contributed to me working how I do now, where like I basically set a goal that's like, it has to be done by today. when it starts getting worked on, who's to say, as long as it gets done technically by today being whenever I'm awake until I go to sleep. So that's kind of a part of that. Because honestly, because I didn't have to go anywhere from my school stuff, at that point I was only really focused on the only scheduling I really had to do is for my job, where I had to focus on basically when to get it done while also working. So I don't know, but there's a certain joy in just being able to like have a set schedule that you can just follow, not having to make your own and plan all that out. It is a little bit harder sometimes to almost like keep yourself to that, because obviously no one else is going to be there to like reprimand you if you're not, you know. Like that would be a cool function. Honestly, that should be someone's job. I you know what, for all those rich people out there who hire like random people to do just very menial jobs in their giant mansion, one of those people who just has like an abundance of money should hire someone who their whole job is to reprimand you whenever you're not on schedule. They work with you to create a schedule of tasks that you want to get done in a day, and then they come into your room, and if it isn't done or you're not working on it, then they just get this they don't actually like hurt you or like do anything. They don't even yell at you. They just get this very angry face. They just stare at you until you start doing it. They don't say a word either. They're complete silent. It adds to the terror. They just silently and angrily stare at you from the doorway until you start working. I think that would be something that people would need. I mean, honestly, like if you imagine, like, you know, one of the lunch ladies that we had back in my old school, if I imagined her, for example, very, very strong lady, you know, you know, it's very cool person, actually super sweet, but like physically intimidating. I remember. And if she had been like, if I knew nothing about her and she was just standing angrily staring at me in the doorway, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna work on it. Jeez. Talking about school yesterday, I had an alcohol-free mojito. Yo, wait, in school? That's crazy. In school, and my teacher my teacher only read the mojito. Wait, what? Oh, okay. The mojito. She came up to me and told me we're allowed to bring energy. Bring energy the day alcohol is not allowed. What the heck? Drinking one right now. I don't think I've actually drank a mojito, honestly. I don't drink alcohol at all, but I also don't really drink a lot of like alcohol-free versions of things. So I think that would be fun though. Usually though, as far as I know, like it's like the second you take the alcohol out of something, as far as like most drinks go, they kind of become like very sugary, you know, like it's just kind of like a dessert drink at that point, if my memory serves correct from the few I have had. So like honestly, like one of the most enjoyable things, and I know there's plenty of people out there who despise coconut with a passion, which if you're one of those people, I don't understand you, but one of the things that like I remember having a really good like fond memory of is having like a pina colada, like when I was at the beach once, like from one of those places that like they make them all the time, and I got one without alcohol, and that was very, very good, but it was super sweet. Never drank alcohol mojito, only the alcohol free one. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. So I'm surprised you're able to drink that at school though, honestly. That's the thing that I'm just like, huh, how do you even sneak that in or like get that at all? My school was very strict. If we have like the school tier list, Lynx's school is like A tier as far as like, you know, a mojito on campus, alcohol free, of course, you know, energy drinks also there. You know what? They have public bus transportation. Then there's like me at the middle, and I'm about middling average tier, you know, has to buy your own locker. You know, I'm buying property on school grounds. I have to, you know, we do have public transportation, and at the very bottom is Teal, and Teal school is not, no buses, no buildings. We don't know if Teal actually has Wi-Fi or if Teal's school, we're not sure. It could just be one singular large tent. Yeah, Teal's school was overwhelmed by giant mosquitoes. it's if you pull up a picture of some Fallout concept art, that's what Teal's working with for schools. So it was super sweet, like Oren. Psst, thank you. I'm not that sweet. I can be sour. Do you have buses, Links, to go to school? Yeah, Link. Good question, actually. Am I? Because at that point, I might get a couple pegs ahead if I have public transportation. Yeah. Teal, your school is really kind of dropping the ball with giant insects, lack of building, and no bus for public transportation. I feel really bad. Well, I'm like a problem child for my teacher. She knows like my problems when we have a project this week. So I was at the teachers group and she said I could bring energy. Oh, gotcha. See, I was a teacher's pet most of the time, so not on not on purpose, but there was a point in like looking back on it, there was a point in middle school where I would have hated me, right? Because there was a point in middle school where I remember being the kid who was doing so well in the class and was so friendly with the teacher that I helped the teacher do the class. And I remember looking back on it, I would have hated me, honestly. That it's just one of those kids where I'm just like, oh, you fucking suck up. Because I was the guy that was sitting at the front, in middle school, going through the presentation, making sure that it runs properly, getting out of schoolwork. So that was fun. It did help to reduce my workload a little bit. I bribed my way into having less busy work to do. My school looks like a prison. There's bars on the windows. Oh my god. Also, no, we don't have Wi-Fi for the students. We're not even allowed to use our phones in school. What is happening? My school went from a 4.5 to a 3.1 the time I was there. That's awful. I mean, my middle school was kind of like that. Less my high school, my middle school is kind of like that, where there was a point in time where it did have a very prison vibe to it, where we legitimately, and I'm not kidding, we had barbed wire around certain parts of the perimeter, fences, barbed wire fences around certain parts of the school's perimeter, and you couldn't go out certain ways that you would before. There were lots of high security locks on all the doors. And I mean, obvious reasons, protection, security, trying to keep the school safe, obviously, during all of the things that have unfortunately happened in the past, 20 years at, schools, and even before that, honestly. But that's, kind of within my lifetime. So it's sad, but it did. I remember at the time, walking around, it's just kind of ominous, especially on it rains a lot here because I live on the coast. So we get a lot of rain and thunderstorms and stuff like that. So there's a lot of days at school where, it's completely gray outside, it's pouring down rain. And then all of a sudden you look at, the barbed wire fence up and all of a sudden it just gives a different vibe to stuff. I don't know, you're sitting waiting on carpool. it feels like I should have shackles on my feet, I'm about to go dig up coal or something, it's very different vibe. It's not what I expected, obviously, compared to elementary school, in which point I had no care in the world other than the year that I had just an awful drill instructor for a teacher, and I was in first grade, so that was awful. So normally we aren't allowed energy or anything, not even Coke. We get free buses, but at a student discount. Also, oh, we also had to rent lockers in a meal. I think renting lockers is like one of the weirdest things I've ever heard of. I don't know why that's so prevalent. I'm sure it's to help pay for stuff maybe, but like, why did you install lockers in all the buildings for basically what would be all of your students, and then you're gonna charge all of them to even use them? So like that doesn't, that would be like if you had to pay a fee to go use the bathroom on school grounds. It's just weird. Like, what? No one's gonna pay for that half the time. I got other stuff to worry about, especially like if they did that to me in college, it would have been awful. I already had to pay for like $300 books that I never even opened. So, and you couldn't like avoid it too. That was the biggest problem I had with my college. I had to like buy books that you could not start the course without buying them. You had to buy them because like the code to join the course was in the book. So there were plenty of times where I basically had to buy a book for like, I had to basically buy a $300 code, and then that was the end of it. It was very aggravating because I didn't use it, because they're gonna just present us with all their stuff like in like, you know, PDF documents and various other stuff. So oh yeah, Wi-Fi and phones are not allowed. I mean, my phone is allowed to be on my person, you know, but I just can't use it. But I still had it on me. So yeah, that's... Mine is a 3.2. Most bad ratings come from old students. There you go. A couple of years ago, I stayed after school for drama performance, and school into lockdown because some dude came to the school. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that's just awful. Won't go into that too much because it's just generally like a very sad topic, honestly. It's unfortunate that it even happens in the first place. So but yeah, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I think I went through something very similar, but I was so young, I don't think I remember it because I think it happened when I was in elementary school. So you should change schools. Yeah, I have 1 year left at this point. I'm just gonna brave it out. I mean, I didn't have depending on, I mean, here's another thing too. Unfortunately, it's like, depending on where you're at, you can't really like just up and leave. Like you have like a district that you have to stick to, you know, like this is based on where you live. This is the school you're going to. So that's how it worked for me. I don't know if it's different elsewhere, but for where I lived, I had no say in where I went to school. It was just like, you live here, thus you have to go here. So, and there's lots of, if you know anything about like gerrymandering, like politics in general, of like, if you like, for example, just like in the simplest way possible, if you've ever seen, if you're living in the US, this only applies to people who live in the US. If you've ever lived in the US and you look at a map of like, you can just, if you're overseas, you can go look at like a map of like a state in the US, and then you can look at a map of its like counties, basically, right? All the little tiny towns or areas that make up that state. You know, if you look at a map of that, sometimes it's perfectly fine. It looks normal. But other times you see like weird abstract shapes that look very odd, you know, like just like someone spilled paint and a little bit of their border like went down on somewhere else. Basically, that's what happened to me when I was growing up, where a bunch of like county borders got shifted around in like super odd ways. And thus, because of that, like basically I had to like like middle of the year, I had to switch schools and go from the school I had been at to a completely different one. And I had no say in the matter. So even though it was way further away and also like completely out of the way, like we had to literally drive past my old school to go to my new school when I was growing up. So that was pretty awful. We also had to pay so much for paper. Ugh. There should be a free professional help for putting up with all of a school's bullshit. Yes! It's ridiculous. I've heard, like, here's the thing. It's like, I've always heard that schooling over like in like Europe is just generally better than schooling in the US, but honestly, like I'm not entirely sure that that's a universal truth at this point. It might not be. So I'm just not use them. Everyone still uses their phone. We learn the best hiding skills in school. I feel like half of school is just learning to avoid the rules that they're put in place. I mean, that's kind of what I did in my first job too, which sounds bad, but like when you're standing at a desk for like, and I mean standing, like on my feet for 8 hours a day, you know, doing various tasks and answering, there's like a lot of downtime in between doing that. And you know, when you're in a gym, which is what my first job was, there's not a lot to do when you're not doing anything. If I wasn't cleaning, answering phones, or like helping someone, you know, like if I did all my chores and tasks and everything else and I was just standing there, there's really not a lot to do. Like, what are you going to do? Just watch people? I don't want to stand there and watch people work out. So it's like I had to figure out innovative ways to basically use my phone while at work so that I wouldn't get caught by the camera that was literally hovering above my workspace. The front desk that we had, which is like this big oval, well, more like a big half circle. We basically had a camera sitting at the very middle of that just would like watch specifically that desk area. So, and that's where I spent most of my time at that job. And I don't know. I remember there was one time that I managed to sneak in my headphones, and I had them. This is before I had the joy of wireless headphones. I still had wired ones. So I just like stuffed them through my shirt and like had them going under my hair, like basically trying everything I could to be sneaky about it. So they would like hide, like the only visible part was like just this little white cord at the back of my neck, basically on each side. And I basically remember that I didn't watch, I listened to an entire movie. I don't even remember what it was at this point, but like I was not able to really watch it because I had to keep up the, you know, the ploy that I wasn't listening or doing anything. So I was just standing there, you know, leaned up against the counter, listening to basically a film that I don't even remember at this point, just to kill the time. I did that in school. In school, it's so much easier though, you know? It's so much more stressful at your job. Didn't everyone hide under that 8-hour desk? No. 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 So because you can't hide under it. It's not really a desk. It's more just like a giant brick. It's this big half circle like thing that that we have there, and I don't know. We didn't have a lot of you couldn't really hide from that camera. Because if you like legitimately, I've told this like tons of times before. My general manager at the time would like literally call us saying that she couldn't see us on cameras. So it was very stressful. A lot of times we just had to just deal with it, I guess, for the most part. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of. That was the one job where it's like I didn't have a lot of coworkers that I actually enjoyed. A lot of the people I did enjoy like hanging out with from that job all got fired. I remember going in and being like, wow, I actually really like all of my coworkers. They're all really cool. My assistant general manager is super nice. Or no, my general manager is super nice. You know, everyone's really cool. It's going to be great. And literally the following week, my general manager switched positions. So they went to a different, she basically transferred to a different place. And by like the first month, I think almost all of the people that I was working with were gone. Literally no one that none of my coworkers other than maybe my like supervisor were still around by the first month. Everyone else had been replaced, and it just kept happening until I eventually quit. I just kept rotating and cycling through new people. It was really odd because at that point I was working like full-time hours for part-time pay, and I really felt like I was like the new trainee or not the trainee, the trainer basically. You know, I'd have to bring in someone who's like, oh, hey there, I've survived this long. Here's the tips and tricks to making it through, because everyone else is gone. Yeah, what can I say? I really paid attention when they put me in their own training program, which was like it presented as an academy. It was very corny, honestly, but what can I say? I don't know though. Did anyone actually ever have to do like training videos for any jobs? Yeah, for anyone who's actually like working, did you have to do any of the like sit through the training academy type stuff or like the cheesy training videos and whatnot? Because I'm kind of curious. I didn't have to do that for my second job at all. My second job, basically, because it was also at a gym, I just basically switched to the gyms I was working at. And so like when I switched over to my second job, they were like, oh, you worked at that other place? Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, well then you already know what to do. And they just like slapped me on the back and sent me in. They're just like, all right, get to work. I was like, but I don't know what to do. You didn't tell me anything. You were just like, you just basically came to the conclusion that I've worked in the similar place, and thus you just like pushed me in, and you're just like, well, he'll do fine. He'll do okay. He knows where everything is. He knows what he's supposed to be doing. It's probably not anything I need to worry about. I rarely ever saw my boss at that job too. It almost felt like unnerving whenever my boss would walk in. She'd come in and it's just like, it's her. It's really her. She's here. Because I worked the late shift because I've always gotten used to working like later at night. So she'd basically left by that point. So I was rarely ever able to like ask questions about anything, honestly. So it's my class with teachers. We had 20 teacher swaps in 4 years. That's insane. I'm pretty sure, at least. I mean, I don't know the average, but geez. Normally it all stays in the same. All that. Yeah, I have no idea. That's crazy. I feel like that's even worse though for like teachers, right? Because at that point, it's not like if you go through coworkers, it's kind of like whatever, you know? Like it doesn't really change your job unless the coworker you get to replace them is awful. But like with a teacher, that's who has to teach you how to do stuff. So what if your teacher comes in and they're completely different than whoever you had before? They're just like, all right, I know your previous teacher. Hold on. Bruh. I know your previous teacher was always putting you through the paces with those textbooks. We'll throw those out the window. We're not using textbooks anymore. We don't like those around here. No. You guys get worksheets. Now, I'm not gonna teach. I'm just gonna sit back here and prop my feet up. Like, what do you do if that's the case? It just completely ruins your entire like learning experience. I don't know. That seems a lot more like, I don't know, impactful, I guess. We scared of one away. Got pregnant and retired. Oh, one got pregnant, one retired, 2 died from COVID. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that for 2. The others, we don't know what happened. We only had 1 teacher for the whole time. Jeez, that's insane. I'm sorry to hear that 2 of them passed away though from COVID. That's unfortunate. My condolences to them. But I couldn't imagine that. Like I said before, I told this like very briefly. The one teacher swap that I remember was that, well, 2 technically. One of them threw a microwave oven out of a window in class when they got angry about something, and so they were promptly fired. And the other one, the other teacher basically like the other teacher basically was just like, you know, I really am not getting paid enough to be here, and just kind of like did the peace sign out, and that was about it. There wasn't really much of a scandal there or anything. So, and I think that was one of my computer teachers, so it didn't really matter too much. I don't know. In college, I had a teacher that was basically a ghost, or I rarely ever saw them. And for a while, they didn't update their page properly, so a lot of their information was just like legitimately their phone number and like their name was just like X's on the what do you call it, like a contact page. It was like, if you need to contact me at XXXXXX. And I was just like, well, I guess I'm not doing that anymore. I guess if I need to ask you anything about the course, or if I have any issues, I'm just fucked because your information's not working properly. Felt like all of it was like, you know, black inked, you know, classified, couldn't read that. So I don't know though. I didn't have a lot of crazy experiences in school, which is fortunate to say the least, but I don't remember a ton of it. But anyway, moving on past all of that stuff, and due to what time it is, and because we have to start something so large and in charge as The Walking Dead, are you ready for zombies? I'm excited. We haven't played in so long. We've taken such a long break from that game series. We have not seen our girl in so long. Clementine, you know, she's been wandering off into the wilderness the last time we saw her. Kenny's dead. Yeah, well, actually no, she was at like a supermarket last time we saw her. But anyway, I think it's time we hop into that. Oh. Yes, it is time. Look, chat. You've been conditioned for this day, okay? You know, we've been through worse. If ever you're scared of the zombie, just remember Drill Puppet from Outlast Trials, okay? And then at that point, you'll remember that zombies are the least of your worries. But after Outlast, I may be right. Exactly. I've exposed you to something so much worse than just some, you know, messed up looking zombies, you know? So now all you gotta worry about is Drill Puppet Lady, you know? My favorite thing, zombies. You know what we were talking about earlier? Someone who should just stand in your doorway every time that you need to like get something done, just angrily stare at you. I petitioned for Drill Puppet Lady to be the one to do that. You know, the one from the Outlast Trials in the second trial and in the prologue, where she just, you know, she doesn't attack you. She just stands there, just staring and like heavily breathing, you know. It's really loud. I have chalky milk, so I'll be fine. Yeah, you got this. And if you don't, then that's okay. Thank you for chatting at least. I know it's not everyone's favorite thing, but I do generally love playing through these games, so I will turn off it would be really funny if I tried to keep on like some lo-fi beats, you know, to keep everyone relaxed while we're playing. You know, we don't need the game soundtrack. Just keep queuing up some jazzy, you know, lo-fi stuff. When I'm scared of the dentist, I think about Trilly. Okay, that's that I didn't expect for that to happen, unfortunately. We'll have to get some positive. We'll have to show you the teeth episode from the Fairly Odd Parents. Then that'll clearly change your opinion. I remember watching that episode as a kid, and that kind of made me not as scared of the dentist. I was like, oh, it's so wonderful. My shiny teeth and me. Oh my God. Helps so much. So I don't know. I also just I was lucky to have a lot of really good doctors, I guess. So I was never really afraid of mine. Wow, being torn apart by a zombie has never been so chill. It's just someone gets like pulled to the ground and they're about to like die, but they just have a big old smile on their face and put their thumbs up and they're like, at least it's not Outlast. It's their final words. At least I got these nice vibes. Died vibing. All right, let's switch over then. Bop. 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 Boom. We're here. I like my dentist, but not the braces dentist. Gotcha. I didn't know there was a difference, honestly. As someone who's never had braces, I didn't know that there was two separate people. Season select. Show me the seasons. We're done with season 1. We're done with season 2. And now it's season 3. I'm not reading anything. I'm not looking at it. Just throw me in. I want to be fully surprised. Whatever happens, happens. Let me change the stream title. Let me change the category. 3. Wait. Oh God. Wait. Wait. Hold on. I'm struggling. Season 3 isn't showing up. What do I do? A New Frontier. That's what it's called. There we go. Okay. Now we're fine. I found it. Don't worry. There's a normal dentist isn't allowed to bring braces before they have a oh. So thus we have to go through hell dentist. I don't know. I'm probably only ever going to think of a dentist episode from Adventure Time now. Whenever I go or hear about that. Also, I don't have to wear my Band-Aid from yesterday anymore. My cut healed. I'm good now. Also, the game is making me lag. It's too much. It's trying to process too much. I'm going claymation. I'm good. Never mind. A little bit of an overreaction. I'm fine. Head pat, thank you. Slideshow Orin. Oh my god, don't even remind me. If anyone was there was when it comes to BioShock, I will say an attempt was made, and if you remember that, then oof, you know. Choose how to begin your story. This is new. Continue your story. Yeah, import. Clem is at Hal's with James and AJ and the family. Yes. Import. Clem, AJ, and Jane then returned to Hal's where they took in a family. Yes. That is how our thing ended. Yes. Correct. But that doesn't look like Clementine. It doesn't look like her. What'd you do with our character? The Ties That Bind. I'm not going to read anything. I'm just going to read the title because that's what it was before. They didn't give us any rundown. Oh yeah, the ugly baby. That baby's not ugly also, by the way. Babies in general aren't ugly. And I will fight chat on this. Some babies are little alien monsters that look really ugly, but other times they're so cute, you know? All right? When they're look, no. Newborn babies are ugly. We can agree. Newborn babies are ugly. Okay, honestly, but like when they're like 4 months old and they got big chubby cheeks and everything, that's babies is cute then. Claymation Oren, can you get me the? Can you give me the Gumby's autograph? No, I refuse to go anywhere near Gumby. He hurt me in too many ways. Destroyed my childhood. Made me look like an insane person whenever I brought up Gumby. That's how I felt about Code Lyoko for a while too. Code Lyoko was like one of those things where it's like, I remember it existed. I watched parts of it and then no one else knew what it was. And thus everyone looked at me like I just escaped the mental ward. So I'm not quite sure if it was a fever dream of mine or if it did happen. I've confirmed recently that it was real, in fact, but I never ever met anyone who's like actually like a massive fan of that show. And I have no memory of it other than I think it was cool at certain parts, maybe, possibly. It had a very interesting art style. It is real, yeah. The game series adapts to the choices you make. I've seen it. It's on Netflix. There you go. I know it's real. I started watching Avatar again recently too. Not the blue one. The good one. The show.
It's time. Get over here. All right. I'll start packing up. Now, Javi, you
Hold on. I'm just gonna adjust the audio and bump that up.
need to hurry. Look, I'm not giving you shit. Okay? You weren't here when Dad was sick, okay? I get it, but you need to fucking be here when he goes. I know. All right, I'm still on my way.
Interesting. What's going on? Back when I was a youngin'. Going back to lurking. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it.
Hey, David, I had to leave my car.
Why are the...
It's backed up for miles.
Hold on. Why are the subtitles so small? Can we make those a little bit bigger, please? Where's our subtitles? No. I'm not done with you yet. Audio and video. Display subtitles size let's go large, big, in charge subtitles so chat can actually read. Just apply. There we go. How's that?
He's dead.
Yeah, there we go. Those are the ones we're used to.
No. No. I tried.
You're a piece of shit. You know that?
We're getting into the drama early
Just
on.
the one goddamn time that you needed to be here.
I tried, man. I was running down the street.
I tried.
Oh, you tried. You fucking tried?
I didn't think I was gonna get punched in the very beginning. Who are they? I have no idea.
Been here for days, and where the fuck were you? We're there, all around him. People who love him all around him. And he's scared. I'm seeing the panic in his eyes, and he's searching the room. ¿Dónde está Javier? ¿Dónde está mi hijo? I'm there, right beside him, holding his hand. Like a good son. And he doesn't even see me. He doesn't even see me because he's looking for you. You don't think there's a million places we'd rather be? You don't think we all had to make sacrifices?
He was my dad too. All right?
I don't know what's going on.
You're not the only one dealing with this.
And what a fine son you turned out to be.
I don't know what's going on, who this person is, what's happening,
Why are you fighting?
but this is
I could hear you from inside. What's going on?
We were just talking, Gabriel.
it's fine.
Right. Your uncle and I are just having a little chat.
Oh, we're just chatting with a little bit of violence.
We'll be in it.
The hell is happening? I have no idea.
Go on.
I'm gonna
It's
assume
okay.
that this is before the apocalypse happened. And this is a completely new character. Where's our girl? I'm not going to be a total asshole. It is kind of my fault that I'm not here for unknown reasons.
I should call someone. Pick up the body.
Thank you. I'll use it to heal my wound. I knew it! I did the cool dude thing. I put the iced one on my face.
I love you, little brother.
That's why I beat the shit out of you.
With everything going on. I know.
I'm gonna say I know, but I don't know that me personally, I don't know. But I'm gonna assume that they.
You think I was jealous of you?
I mean, I think so.
I don't think anything.
Well, I was. For a long time.
Why does that guy look so familiar, by the way?
You've lost more than I'll ever have.
I don't know.
But maybe something good can come out of all this. Because we need you here. It's time to grow up. You can't run from this. Not anymore.
I know. You're right. I won't even argue.
But
I'll be around more.
oh,
Honestly.
okay, never mind. I thought
Huh? I want to believe that. I do.
familial drama is an interesting way to start The Walking Dead.
Kate.
It's not what I expected.
Sorry, Javi. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Let's go inside. Your mom needs you.
After play, that's another thing too. After playing the Whoopsies. After playing the Wolf Among Us not too long ago, it's kind of interesting to see how the, like, I guess art direction has, I don't want to say improved, but changed quite a bit, I would say, honestly. You know, there's certain little details that are more accentuated. It almost looks more kind of, I don't know, it's like in this weird middle ground between like comic-esque and I guess like, I don't want to say it's like semi-realism, I guess. I don't know a better way of putting that, but like all the little like lines for
Where were you?
I tried. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
He's gone, mijo. He's gone.
He's in a better place, Mama.
This is a sad way to start the game. But all the little lines like on his face to like accentuate like
David may not
certain
have cared
details and whatnot.
Before he passed.
It's interesting. I like the Wolf Among Us style more. It definitely is more the one I'm used to, honestly. Like as someone who's never played this, or watched it, I've never seen them do this, but it makes me curious to know if any more, because obviously Telltale, the company, actually is gone. Like they went bankrupt.
Thirsty, baby? You want
But
some?
Grandpa's cup was empty.
if more of this stuff is made, it makes me wonder if it's gonna have that same visual appearance, because it is, at the very least, it is very, like, it's very unique. It does stand out a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Very immediately recognizable to me, at
People's
least. Oh yeah, because this is The Walking Dead. I forgot we were playing The Walking Dead and not like a family drama, you know. Oh yeah, Papa, he came back from the dead. Oh no, that little girl's gonna die, isn't she? Oh no. Oh no. Is he his grandfather's looking a little bit odd ever since he was reanimated. You doing okay?
¿Cómo es esto posible?
Oh. Is anyone gonna help him? Yeah, there you go. Get him. He can't be that strong. Man's like 100 years old.
Yo, David. ¿Estás en tu casa?
¿Qué está haciendo?
Él está loco. Él atacó a Héctor.
Solamente está confundido.
I don't think that's right. I wouldn't get too close to his mouth if I were you.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Mama, you're gonna be okay. You'll be okay, Mom.
Well, she's dead. Spanish? Yes.
David!
That's cool. Get him! Get him! He's gone! Okay, one bites the dust again, and we're into the game proper. I didn't even realize they weren't speaking English.
The hospital.
Let me look at it. Let me look at it.
Gabriel, where's your sister? Keys. Where the fuck are the keys? Take Dad's car. Keys are.
I don't think she's gonna make it very far. She got bit on the face.
Mama,
Get the kids. Meet at the hospital.
don't take the highway. It's blocked.
I would know. I had to run literally miles to get here.
I'll bring the van around.
Where's Mari?
I don't know.
Mija. Mariana!
¿Dónde estás?
Mariana, we have to go. Yaya's hurt.
Javier's voice actor also sounds familiar.
No!
Don't know where I know him from though. I'll have to look up who the cast of this game is. Some of these people do sound familiar to me.
County General Hospital. I know the way.
Okay. I'm into it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Uh oh. The protagonist is kind of hot. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. How you doing back there, Raphael? I think that's his name, Raphael. Right? I think I got that right. I don't know. How you doing, buddy? All right, I'm gonna try and place my bets from the very beginning on who's going to make it out of this alive. I'm gonna hope that both the kids make it, and I think our brothers are probably gonna die. I don't know though. I don't know for sure. The one that beat us up, I don't know if he's gonna last. Also, back to claymation mode while this loads. I'll try not to move too much. I don't want it to break. I don't want to cause more trouble. It's just how I remember it. Ah, yes, back to the present day. Very good. What's up, Hobby?
Tell me when it reaches the campfire.
I see you grew a beard. I've never seen so many before. That is a lot.
I don't think I've seen this many.
I think only one of the kids makes it and 3 adults
Yeah.
die.
Not a great sign.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Raphael? I thought his name
I
was
left my water
Donatello.
bottle. Her just got there.
Just under 4 hours.
One of the Ninja Turtles busts through the fucking door and dies immediately. I still love zombies. You're doing great. You're doing great, Lynx. Look, think of it that you've survived this far into the. Just don't. I know that they're actually worse than they were when we. I actually think that the previous iterations of them in the last games weren't that bad, but these ones are actually pretty awful looking. But try not to think about
We
that.
should just bed down somewhere and wait for it to pass. I can't.
Hey, wait, no, look. I think that's
Middle of it.
Gabriel, if that was his
It just
name.
keeps coming.
I don't know. I'll figure out all the names as we go
That
along.
almost makes it worse. Makes it feel like we're in control.
We should keep moving. It worked for us so far. As long as we stay supplied, we're fine.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
The van isn't so bad.
We'll figure it out.
New Protag is.
Smell.
I can't believe you found weed.
Are you kidding? People were probably growing this before they realized they needed food.
Don't wake the kids.
All right, just, make it quick. I don't want you waking the kids.
Relax.
Think about the
Emma's got
children.
And Gabe is drooling. I think we're in the clear.
These guys, these guys are likable so far.
You want some?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
It would be so impolite of me otherwise. I'm sure it'll be fine while I'm driving.
Positive example.
Don't judge me. Oh, when I found out David had kids, I told him, I am not changing who I am around them. And when he proposed, I reminded him that I'm not exactly stepmother material.
Interesting.
Case in point. He was reassuring, but, I could tell he was worried about it. I knew he'd try to get me to change. Or at least he'd hope that being around the kids more would change me, I suppose it did.
Do you miss him?
I think about that a lot. Honestly, I'm not sure.
I think
used to talk shit about all those mothers who'd go on about raising their kids being the hardest thing in the world.
it's gonna die. They're just gonna die when they run from zombies and her lung dies.
Point.
Yeah, definitely not doing super great in the cardio aspect so far. Didn't the first game start in a car too?
Joking.
Actually, yeah, it did. But we were in the back of it. We weren't driving.
You really shouldn't say things like that.
I said it was a joke.
It's half a joke.
It's all joke. Look, I love these kids.
Yeah, we were. The first game, or the first season, started in the back of a police car, technically. So we were going to jail. Luckily, it doesn't go exactly like that, because if that's the case, we will soon crash and, I don't know, like break my leg again or something.
What are you talking about?
And we don't know that Javi is, the same as Lee, all right? Lee was a real fighter.
Christ. I need to get
Also, it was kind of cool. I thought that Clementine was going to be our...
I realized that was an awkward transition. Sorry about that.
I don't even know what she said.
Come on, Kate. You know we can't do that.
Who said I met with you?
Damn. I don't even know what it was about.
What's that smell?
Nothing.
That's gross.
Get back to sleep.
Mariana, shouldn't you be, sleeping?
Shouldn't you be watching the road?
I already know you guys do drugs.
That's a pretty severe way of phrasing it, Mariana. Don't tell Gabe.
He's the one who told me.
Damn.
Oh my god. You're even smoking in the car now?
All right. Everyone roll the windows down before
God,
you
well, now I feel bad. Psh, out here getting guilt tripped by the children. I was just partaking ever so slightly. It was just I was being respectful. Ruh-roh, what did I miss? What's up, Rilla? Welcome to stream. We're starting a new season, and apparently we have a new character, a new protag, which, what I was gonna say earlier, I thought that Clementine was gonna be our protagonist for the rest of the games, but actually, how this is going, we have a different protag for every season so far. I hate people who smoke like inside. Yeah. It just seemed like something that this guy would do, I guess. I don't know. Seems like they have that kind of history, I guess. Puff the magic track. Yeah. We'll be seeing Puff very soon if we can get our hands on some other stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do drugs. Also, mature content warning. Why? Yeah. Boop. 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 There we go. I want Clem. You get Javi instead. You don't get Clementine. I kind of am curious if when she's going to show up again.
You want a moment alone, Mari?
I'm praying I find a candy bar.
Aw, that's sweet.
All right. What do we actually?
Mucho fasami, my dear.
a candy
Yeah,
bar.
Grandma already died.
Rihanna, not want.
Really need a candy bar.
You heard the crowd. Please, God, let there be candy bars.
Amen.
Yeah! Candy!
Let's start with some gas.
Woo!
There.
Oh, well. Hey, you seen any candy bars around here? I'll take that crowbar. Oh, it's changed. Hey, yo. Hey! Damn! We're so strong. See, Clementine, I don't think Clementine was ever this strong, where she just baseball swinged zombies, but hey.
Hey, where are you going?
I didn't ask if you wanted to go from the same with Clem with the baby when you're not even Clem. I'm not really quite sure. Candy bar, she has the munchies.
I really hate it.
She doesn't, but I do.
All it wants to do is argue. Doesn't matter what it's about.
Well, that makes two of us. But we're stuck with them, so...
That was the wrong
Your
answer.
headphones.
Yeah, but the batteries have been dead for a couple of weeks.
Oh.
I mostly wear them to fool you guys.
Sneaky.
You sneaky little... Just smart.
Hello, sir. Can I interest you in some candy? Ah! Why are you hitting me with the crowbar? I was just trying to show you around our lovely junkyard.
For years, people have been hoarding all kinds of shit in all kinds of places.
That is fair. Perhaps a candy bar in the ignition.
If there's any trouble, you find one of these cars.
Yeah?
Lock yourself in and don't come out. Not even once it's quiet. And wait as long as you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Good girl.
Please. Yeah, that's our new goal for this season, to make the zombies empathetic. They're the real protag of the story. Also, did my game just freeze? Oh, now we're fine. We're into the game proper. There we go. Okay, so this is very different, actually. Okay, this is odd. This is so strange. I'm not used to this at all. This is so strange, going from the last game and The Wolf Among Us to this. This is really different, honestly. Like, the general style is the same, but we're overall, like, how it plays and how it's presented is kind of a lot different.
Hey. Any luck, kiddo?
I need a pen.
What? You want candy? Now you want a pin? Look, we can only pray for one thing at a time.
To write with.
A pen? Why are you looking for that?
There's just something I really need to do. And I need a pen for it. Last night I was thinking about this stupid story my mom used to tell me all the time before bed. I used to hate it. But then I realized I don't remember the ending. It was this goofy ending she thought was so funny and I thought was so dumb. I want to write down everything I can remember about everything. Because if I forget and they're all gone, I'm kind of gone too. At least a little bit. I just think that might be kind of important.
No, that's a good idea.
Great idea, Mariana.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll go find you a pen. The pricings are mind-numbingly insane. Prices for what? Oh, for candy bars? Have y'all seen Shaun of the Dead where at the end they're arguing if zombies have rights?
Waste oil.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead is an iconic film. I mean, you could say that whole trilogy, right, of loosely connected movies are all very, very good. Skill issue brain. Poke. I have a poke command. Poke mattress. Poke it. Start with poke. Look at later.
Okay. Now I'm sorry I did that.
But, okay, now let's just look at it instead.
Oh, that's gross.
Okay, maybe I should have looked at it first to realize it was gross and grody instead of just poking it right away. What's up, Kate? Have you seen a pin or a candy bar?
Stop thinking about that herd.
We could
Get
leave.
caught in it, and that's it. Peace, asshole. Can't charm your way out of that one.
I am quite
Gone
the
in
charmer.
seconds.
I could try.
But I'd still try to charm them. What would I have to lose?
It'd be pretty amusing.
Seduction check failed. The zombies are not wooed by your charms. You die.
Let's think of gas.
It's like an adventure book.
Last piece of food. What if this place is empty? And the next? And the next?
We're not gonna let that happen. Okay?
Charm check minus 10. Yeah, you can roll your roll. You got a minus 20 on your skill check. It's fine. No bonuses. Guaranteed to fail. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna continue. Why does my beard? I think it's the shadowing, but from a certain angle, it looks like I just grew a gigantic like woodsman's beard during that cutscene. Siphon gas. Look at car. Where? Look at car. Look at first.
This car made someone very happy. Now it sits here, rotting away.
What have I done?
Así es la vida.
We may never know. I will assume it's for Lynx's art project, which is really good, by the way. I saw it. I wasn't able to. Oh! Oh wait, I gotta do something. I forgot. This is like video game. I actually have to play. I about just did nothing. I literally had the same reaction he did. I was like, "Oh, it's a zombie!" I look over from chat back to the game, and then I, forget that I actually have to play the game for it to work. Javier almost died in the first part of the game. Now I started a new one. Kind of gave up after the lighting. Aww, it was really good. I liked it a lot. Oh no, a zombie just stands there.
Not much, but every bit helps.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, that gas is literally water at this point. Which no one ever thinks about, but gas actually goes bad. You know, as time goes on, like gas has like a lifespan. So I don't know what you're actually really siphoning from the, like it's gonna, you're not gonna get much out of it at this point. You know, it'd be so hard to keep cars
I
running.
wouldn't have minded having one of these back in the day.
It goes bad. Yeah, gas has a lifespan. After like, I think it's like what, 3 or 4 months, or maybe 4 to 6 months, gas basically like starts to degrade, I guess is the best way to say it. So it's less fuel efficient. So wait, my gas can disappeared. Oh, it's back. Never mind.
I'll need to find more.
Lighting is hard, not my fault. I think that you could still do well with it if you I think it's good to take a break from it since you've been working on it so much, but I think it was really turning out like really good. So I would hate to see you give up on it because you did a really great job up until that point. I loved everything about it. So but it's obviously up to you. But thank you for putting so much work into it in the first place.
This one looks promising.
This one looks promising. Okay, maybe I should actually go talk to the guy. Hey, buddy. Oh no, a zombie. My life is at risk. Please press E. Press E. Hold up. I think I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, chat. Let me just put this on BRB.
I wanted to go away, but he won't.
I feel that.
Just wish we weren't always on the road. I like being with other people. Just we're in that
People
car
are
for so
overrated.
damn long.
Moon! I'm just
He
kidding.
hasn't worked in ages, and then it ate my last damn tape.
Well, that's a sweet idea. But it's safer to keep moving.
Sorry, buddy.
I don't know. Maybe just leave me alone.
Okay. But if you want to talk later, I'm around.
I'm always here for you. It's a perishable, so I can eat it. Do not dip your chocolate bars in gasoline. That is bad. No. Gas is perishable.
Big.
Not in that way. That's the wrong word. Oh, well. But it's made from fossil fuels that are like 1 million years old. So how come it just goes bad? Well, because it's refined into gasoline, which is no longer what it was before. So I don't know the specific science. I'm not a gasoline person. I'm not a gas man, all right? I ain't the gas man. I ain't know how the gas works or why it does as it does, all right? I'm not the gas shaman, okay? I don't communicate with it. When you think about it, everything is perishable. That is no, wait, hold on. No. There are specifically things that are not. I can eat it all. No. Slurp gas. Slurps gas, gets on all fours, starts making car noises. All right, we gotta go rev up the chat quickly. Everyone hop on board. We'll just duct tape wheels.
Doesn't look stable.
Why does it look like half my face got burnt off in that picture? All right, climb it up. It's another color that goes well with purple that isn't purple or pink. Blue. I think I've done everything here. I think I'm
Any
gonna climb.
luck?
Some.
Gold. Gold's another. Gold.
Not enough.
If you want, like
Hey.
tan,
go take a look
purple,
over there.
gold. It's a good combo. Black and gold with purple
Stay close to
accents is
Holly.
also good.
Got it?
Variety of things. I mean, Tranks gas. I thought you wanted to be alone, and now you're coming with me. Jeez, what if I wanted alone time? All right, how else am I gonna craft my masterful escape plan where I strap freaking tires to the bottom of my shoes to make some knockoff wheelies so I can escape into the darkness? All right, how else am I supposed to do this? Can't have everyone watching me. I don't do well. Don't look at me while I work. Joe's Otiv.
Look, there's one they never took to pieces.
Oh my god.
Good catch.
I wonder if it has any candy bars or a pin in it though. Y'all got pins or candy? Does the ambulance door work?
Shit. Locked.
We have a job.
Still plenty gas in the tank though.
But we just get, I just want to, but what if stuff? What if stuff in ambulance?
Shit.
Ambulern. Pry it open.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Yeah, baby.
Fuck
Easy peasy. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Cue the heavy metal music. We destroyed that gas can. Are you sure we're getting any? Whoopsies. Are you sure we're getting anything out of this? I'm not so sure. Oh, there it is. There's the gas.
This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, he's got lots of gas. We slurping. Yeah, if things get too bad, I'll just suck the gas out. technically something that people have done before. Don't ask me why. Yeah!
Looks like it came from in there.
I think we have a good survival chance with Javi. He just doesn't seem to care very much. He's just going in for the kill. Not even scared. And if all things go wrong, he has charm. This is a special ability. Hey, yo. What's going on in here? What are we doing? What is this? Trailer park thing? Charm doesn't work on undead. It's totally
Get
unaffected.
in through the hatch.
There's a stuffy. Open the door. Turn the knob. I learned that the hard way. Oh, did you now? You tried to maybe. No, go downstairs. Not uppy, downy. Downstairs. Go this way. This way. Oh yeah, baby. You can't hide your underground place from me. Why can't I charm the vampire? Because that's their job. Okay? The vampire's the one that does the charming around here, not the other way around. You can't charm them. They're the one who's supposed to be doing all that. Tried to rizz up a zombie? Yeah. You're only a true Rizzler if you can rizz zombies. Literally brainless undead. If you can do that, then you get my Rizz seal of approval.
Come check this out.
We don't call Rilla the Riz for nothing.
Not the cleanest place.
When is-
at least?
If you're ever a complete germaphobe, I think if the apocalypse happens, you're fucked, right? This place is awful. It's so dirty. Just puts on gloves, pulls out a feather duster. This is unacceptable. I refuse to loot while there's all this dust around. I gotta clean this first, sanitize the cabinets before I get in there. What do you want?
Wow, this place is decked out.
With a box? Just cans? Okay, why can't I charm a giant monster? Troll ICU. Batteries. Up an entity. Saw Cthulhu and you're like, shit. Really thinking what them tentacles do.
For you, they put enough preservatives in this
Alright,
stuff.
I'll go die now.
Oh, there's enough food in here to keep us going.
It's okay. I'm good. I'll be passing on to the next reality. Yo, what's up? I found batteries for your headphones.
Check it out. This is actual, honest to God, pudding.
Serious?
Candy! I mean, it's the closest we're gonna
It's not
get.
just food. There's a mattress. There's blankets.
Someone else's mattress, someone else's blankets. We need to just take our gas and get on the road.
I think it's cozy.
You gotta admit, it's kind of cozy in here.
The van is cozy. This is creepy.
What?
Come on, one night.
Isn't it creepy with all its road signs?
It would be nice not
It's
to be
very
over.
modern.
Please.
Maybe. I don't. Rustic. It's rustic. It has rustic charm, all right? Sure, the ceiling's falling apart. Sure, there's mold in the corner. But that's just a part of the charm.
Found this. Why can't we just enjoy it?
The kids are right. We deserve a little break from the van.
We're staying. We're staying in the moldy trailer.
Just stay indoors and keep your ears open. Just in case.
The only person I could charm was Rasputin himself, or a giant Rasputin. Damn. Tentacles are cool, though. Oh, are they now? Give the batteries to Mariana. Here you go.
You can really drown us out.
Aww. Mariana won't forget that. She does die in the next scene, but don't worry. She won't forget it for the few moments she's alive.
End up being the mean stepmom, and you get to be the cool uncle.
Thank you.
We should be able to switch roles now and then.
I'll always be cool uncle.
No need to change what's already working. Cool Uncle Javi.
Why? Because you used to hit balls with sticks for money?
Yeah,
Real cool.
What is that?
I'm cool because I used to hit them really far.
There you go.
Also, people who are actually cool don't say cool as much.
Grab some gas. We're out of here in a few hours.
Hey, wait, but you...
Oh my god, it's a candy bar.
You're the cool one, remember? She'd expect it from you.
Oh, you're too sweet. You're not the evil stepmother. You're actually an angel.
What the fuck you think you're doing with our gas?
I've made a mistake.
Go on, speak up!
Candy bar? You can keep it.
Whoa, look, the gas is all there. Just keep it.
I ain't trying to
Yeah,
die.
I'm thinking it's a little too late for that.
Why?
You ain't the loner type. I can tell. I
Uh-huh.
know you got people.
They're out scouting around. But they'll be back soon. They're not gonna be too happy if they see you pointing a piece at me.
Yeah, probably not. Then again, maybe they're already here, waiting to make an ambush.
Uh-oh.
Fan out and look for the others. Lonnie, you're with me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I've already done a bad. Perhaps we should have left.
Hey, you assholes in there! I got your boy! You don't want him getting shot, you best come out there careful with your hands up. Go on.
This is when I do my sick, cool Matrix move, where I move, and he shoots, but I dodge, and he shoots his friend, and then I, karate chop him in the neck.
Real slowly.
Hey, look, we escaped. How are we going to get out of this situation, though? That's the real question.
Like you and your friends had a real feast, huh? You can't just take what you like. I don't roll over like that.
Look, we hardly took any. Really, someone must have been here before us.
Look, I get it, all right? You're starving. Who the fuck is it? At the end of your rope, thought you hit pay dirt. Honest mistake. But I got this sneaky fucking feeling.
Oh. Okay.
You're full of shit.
I'm not! I'm just an honest guy.
Last time some assholes rolled on us. Keep an eye on this dickhead. I'm gonna grab some cuffs.
You got it.
Uh-oh.
Just chill, okay? No need to make this any harder.
Look, your buddy's not thinking straight. So let's talk, okay? You and
Charm.
we can
Charm.
sort it out.
Charm.
It's his call.
Damn it.
Man, this doesn't have to go. The fuck was that noise? What you got hiding under there, boy?
My kids. It's just my kid.
If you know something, you better spill it. You don't want me finding out for myself.
Hey, if you're so curious, open it and find out. No, really. Go ahead. Do it.
Fuck it.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah! Kick his ass! Get him!
Get the fuck in here!
Get his gun! Do something! Victory!
Holy shit!
Uh-oh. Well, it was short-lived, but I technically won. Uh-oh.
You have to pay for what you done here.
I didn't even do anything that bad! Okay. All I did was knock him out, and you threatened to kill me for it? That's not fair. She has a silvery essence on a person, but possessed items are like, sure, Jarmer. I never got this. Like, there's other humans still alive that go, let's murder them.
Hey, my family, where are they? What did you do with my family?
Yeah.
Please, man.
Just do us both a favor and pretend you're still asleep.
I
wouldn't start
refuse.
talking if I were you. You're lucky we do things a certain way. I'm already tempted to put a bullet in your brain for what you did to Lonnie back there.
I didn't even do anything that was that
I'm
bad.
gonna get angry.
Fine, I'll be quiet.
We still got a haul ahead of us, and I'm not about to listen to you. What the hell?
I didn't say shit! What? You better get quiet before I get angry. I was dead silent. He's like, well, if you don't shut up, then I'm gonna... What? That's not... I didn't say anything. You fucking insane bastard. Now I've got the gun. When charm fails. Don't run. I can't bring myself to be evil. I simply cannot. It's not within my conscience.
Fuck. Yeah. All right.
That's good. Just keep looking forward.
Look, I'm no threat to you, okay? I surrender.
Well, that's obvious. Seeing how you didn't shoot that guy.
It's our girl. And she's grown up so much.
Now don't do anything stupid. I'm not as nice as you. I won't hesitate.
Ah, she's a badass now. She's just wandering around with a damn shotgun in the woods. Okay.
Stop the truck.
Get him, Clem.
Shit.
Get him, Clem.
What do you need the truck for?
To drive.
You're gonna just take this?
Put your hands up and close your eyes.
Look, I'm the victim here.
We're all victims.
Oh, so it's okay for you to rob me?
This is payment for saving you.
She's back. It's for my niece.
Hey, that's for my niece. She loves chocolate more than anything.
Give it back.
I promised it to her. Please.
Come on. Thank you. Thank you.
Keep your eyes closed and count to 100 before you go.
Wait, just... My family. I need to get back to them. We were attacked, and I don't... Look, I just need to know where I am. We were driving down the 522, and that's when we found the junkyard. They're still there. I need to get back to them.
I know where that is.
Can you take
said you were driving?
In our van, yeah.
I'll take you to the junkyard if you let me have your van.
What? Well, actually, okay, fair
I
enough.
get you there in one piece, then I drive away.
Deal.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a deal.
Good. Let's go.
I mean, I can't expect to get there for free, so.
Necessary?
I don't know you. I don't trust you. And I'm not taking any chances. So it's safe.
She looks so old. Yeah, she's grown up.
Look, I get it. You're being cautious.
Glad we understand each other.
The name's Javier, by the way. People call me Javi.
Clementine.
Yeah! That's a cool name.
Clementine. Cool name.
If you say so.
It is a cool name. What the heck? Clem, please. We're gonna need the extra gun. Yeah, if things work out how they always go, then we're gonna need every little bit of help we can get. Okay, it's. She looks so grown up. Her hair's different. She still has the hat. Oh God. She's using the moves. Oh my god. She still knows the knee kick. She still knows the knee kick.
You don't want to talk? Fine. But how about you give me that gun back so I can at least defend myself?
For all I know, you'd turn around and use it on me.
Look, I'm not gonna shoot you. I didn't even shoot the guy who had me tied up.
I know you thought about it.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't do it. She learned from the best.
The herd caught up with us.
Wonder if she's still alive. What was her name again? Clem and someone. I'm sure. I'm almost positive she had a name. I just don't remember what it was.
Walkers.
Well, what do you call the ones that run?
They're all
Runners.
fucking walkers, okay? Look, I'm just
Walkers.
being around
The other ones are runners. But depending on what they do, that's what we name them.
Anyway, usually it's just me on my own.
Apology accepted.
I wasn't apologizing.
I didn't see the last one. Chris, I didn't see the last. Oh yeah. Oh,
Who's at this
that one.
junkyard?
It's a sitter. Yeah, it sits there.
And his wife.
Walker, crawler, runner, spitter,
Sure how you
blowy uppy.
Everyone together like that.
Gabe and Mariana are tough kids.
Oh my god.
They learned how to survive on their own. Hey, you seem to know a thing or two about that.
Yeah.
Well, how about you?
Prancer,
Shit.
Dasher, Prancer.
I was.
Yeah, they're all here.
Some people looked out for me too.
What happened to them?
Comment and blitz and wait.
Things
Wait a
happen to
second.
Everyone.
See, it lines up. You name them based on function.
Shit.
We can't stay here. There's a town up ahead. We can stay there until
That
the
one,
passes.
that's a screamer.
Otherwise, we're walker food.
Why should I try? Oh, you did lead the way.
Please?
Fine. Whatever you say.
Thank you.
I mean, I really don't have many other options. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not going anywhere with you. I'd rather run off in the woods handcuffed. Like, I don't really have a lot of options other than to follow you. So I guess I'll follow you. Because my alternative is to, I don't know, run off into the woods until I find my way home. I'm just a lost boy. It'll just switch perspectives. Javier runs off. He comes back in season 4. Like, we just switch this season. We switch over to Clem, and then in season 4, it just like randomly he just walks out of the woods. In the first episode, he's like, it's you again. What? Can you help me? I'm just a simple lost boy looking for a nearby junkyard. But yeah, what did happen? How long has it been? We haven't really gotten any confirmation on that. I know Clem wasn't that freaking old the last time we left off, though. And this isn't even the oldest she gets. She gets even older than this. We're gonna watch her. She's gonna be just a full-grown adult by the time this thing is over. I'm not ready.
There!
The hell?
Get to the gate!
Nah, I'm good.
Just keep going!
Damn! Oh wait, no, 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 wait! Abby, no! Unfortunately, we won't get to see that point because we're fucking dead. That was the most anticlimactic death. Get to the gate. Go. Javi just runs up. One undead like walks like a centimeter to the right. He's just like, whoa, and just dies. Jeez, Oren. Look, I didn't expect. I was in cutscene mode. It's only the beginning. I didn't expect that I'd have to do anything. The game was playing itself. I was just making choices. I came back and we're dead.
Keep going! They'll open up!
Well, look, this one just barely walked over.
Hey!
Open up!
What row? It's man with gun.
I can't open the gate till you clear them out. Can't risk it.
What a magnificent beard he has. I'll trust him. All right, you ready for this? Boom. Headshot. Boom. I'm such a good shot, chat. Bang. I'm a freaking natural.
Fuck! These bullets won't fire.
Oh, he's a hottie. Please don't be a weirdo. Clementine, no! Victory. Ugh, that one looks like a freaking raisin.
Come on now!
See, if only you would... Horse! If only you'd learned from me, though, then you would have been headshotting him all the time.
Those doors are gonna close, and your ass will be on the other side.
Yeah, and when that day comes, Trip, I promise I'll eat you first.
It's Clementine, right? You staying a while this time?
No. Once the walkers pass, I'm taking this guy to a junkyard off the highway.
My family might be trapped there, hiding from some very bad dudes.
Well, shit. I'm truly sorry to hear that. This herd rolled in pretty quick. We're hoping it's gone just as fast. So, just keep your heads down and steer clear of trouble. You got me? There's too much going on outside the walls tonight.
We'll be cool. Just need a place
Yeah.
to ride out the herd, that's all.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that. And I wouldn't recommend changing your mind. If you want to hang on to all your teeth, that is.
I suddenly would like to stay.
You got shit.
He just punches us in the mouth.
Well,
How dare you!
Prescott.
Prescott. Was that a place? Was that a real place that we were looking for? I don't remember. What was the place in the last season that Kenny kept talking about all the time before he, I don't know, was murdered
Cool place,
by me?
actually. Built from an old airstrip, I guess.
This is a cool place. What the heck?
People, on the other hand, they're not my favorite.
This place is so cool.
Usually I'm
Prescott,
playing
why do I
as
remember
quick
that?
as
I don't
can
know.
Manage. Not exactly an option this time, though.
No, this place is actually kind of charming. It's got walls.
It's got walls, it's got planes,
Well, that thing.
water
Yeah.
tower.
Like I said, this is a pretty cool place.
See, we're bonding. Only time I ever remember Prescott is, I think,
What's up?
no, I'm thinking of a different, never mind.
My family. They're still out there. In the middle of all that.
If you guys made it this long, I'm sure they'll know what to do.
No. Without me, they're useless. They'll probably just stand there when the zombies
I
come.
see a guy about some bullets.
Zombie walks up and they're just like, oh, hello, kind sir. Do you want to come down here into our underground little hatch with us? My family. No. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. Surely they wouldn't kill off any characters from our family in the first episode. Surely not, right? No, impossible. Impossible, I say. In an apocalypse, I'd be the first to die. Yeah, no, look, I'm fully aware that if I were to live in the apocalypse, I would probably, like, I don't know. I'm going to be generous and say that I might do okay in this one. At least not die immediately. But if it gets any worse, like if they start sprinting and running around, if it's like The Last of Us type zombies or like anything along that line, I'm fucked. I'm dead. I'm probably not making it very far at all. Me and my painted nails are gonna be the first to go into the darkness.
Looks like someone's in the middle of a game.
Damn. Rip Omar. Oh God, why did you remind me? Omar just had to go in the very first episode of the last season. Okay, never mind.
Chess.
Such a nice guy, Omar.
I think Gabe used to play though.
Chess? I was in chess club very briefly in middle school, and I actually somehow made it to the the final. I was one of the last people in like this tournament in our chess class. I lost, And I don't know how I got there, because honestly, I think I got there partially out of luck, because to be honest, I didn't really know how to play. And by the time I did get to the guy who actually did know how to play, I was obliterated. They basically put us like in a closet. And I'm not kidding about this. We went into a closet with like a little table and 2 chairs and played chess. It was just 2 dudes in a closet playing chess. Okay. That was how it went down, and I lost. Are you sure about that, Oren? Bro, without my meds, the zombies are the least of my worries. Yeah, luckily, I would die because I'd sneeze. I run out of me. It would be because my allergies get to me. The dirt would get me.
Play your hand.
He didn't make it a minute. Yeah, he really
You
didn't.
don't have to do it in slow motion.
Don't try and rush me. I know your game.
This is my game. Clearly.
Always a smart ass. Well, it ain't gonna work.
Y'all are so charming already. Yeah, that's how I feel. I got a little smirk too. I would give up immediately and just over. God. I don't know how to play chess. A closet, you say? Yes. Wow, that's a new name for 7 minutes in heaven. No! That's not what I meant. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to these people. I don't know how to either. Chess is complicated.
You again.
Hi.
You got some moves.
Cool horse lady.
Hold on a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
I don't know. Maybe.
What's your name?
Garcia. Javier Garcia. For what it's worth, I think you got screwed on the gambling thing. A lifetime ban.
Wow.
Should have had a 20-year career.
Hey!
Nothing wrong with betting on yourself to win.
And that
Ancient history, you know, it's all in the past
Honestly,
now.
I don't even think about it anymore. Past is the past.
Fair enough. Anyway, I'm Conrad. This here's Francine.
He runs the place. I just take his money.
Yeah, well,
Damn.
maybe I'm just letting you win.
Oh, actually, if you're the gambling type, game's poker. 5 cards stacked.
Oh, I can win some poker.
I'll rate.
I briefly got into it and was
call?
pretty good.
Don't get too intimidated. I lose more often than I care to admit. Though all it takes is one good
Paul's
hand.
bluff.
He's bluffing. He's got bullshit written all over.
Is that a fact?
I think I'll listen to the man. Call.
Moment of truth. Flip 'em. Oh my. Ain't that a pretty sight?
Uh-oh. We fucked up. Fuck!
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Wait, never mind.
down, both of you.
Thanks for the advice, hon.
I did good! I forgot how to play.
On my tab.
I love poker and blackjack. Never mind. I thought that we fucked up somehow. We did it!
Wow, man, this smells like
2 pairs! We won!
That's the weak stuff.
Don't turn away from me. I'm talking to you.
Oh shit.
Oh, God. I leave for 1 second, and Clementine's chosen violence.
Deal. And it's
Did I make her this way?
What's going on?
This guy ripped me off. I traded him a crate of perfectly good batteries, and he gave me a box of bullets that won't fire. He could have gotten both of us killed.
Oh yeah? And who the fuck are you, a bodyguard or something? Cause I don't scare easy, alright? And I don't respond to threats, neither.
Just make it right. We can all walk away from this nice and easy.
Well,
Yeah, man.
you can't even prove those are the bullets I traded you.
What? But
Hey, Clem, come on.
He knows the bullets don't work. Listen to him. He's not even nervous
Wow.
because of his bullets.
Unfucking believable.
Look out!
Wait, what? You just tried to stab us in the middle of a public establishment? What is this? Call the police! Just kidding. I'm the law around here.
Let's all cool down, huh? You were acting crazy, I was too. We just got a little out of hand.
Why are you still pointing a gun at him? The gun doesn't even work.
You gotta get her under control, man.
I don't control her. She does what she wants.
This ain't no way to do business.
I don't literally.
You have it wrong, buddy. I don't control her, which looks like bad news for you.
Yeah,
Had a deal.
she does what she wants. I'm not involved.
Need batteries. What I need are bullets that won't get me killed.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, that one worked.
Drop the gun.
Uh-oh.
Right now.
Say he attacked you and that he was going for his gun.
I fucking warned you.
Eli attacked him.
Shut it. You done enough talking. Drop it.
There's a herd out there, and you're firing off a fucking. What the fuck happened here?
He attacked Javi, okay? It was self-defense.
Enough from you. Did she really have to shoot?
Man, I'm not gonna hang our girl out to dry. She was
Look
justified.
at my eye, man. Of course she's telling the truth. The guy ripped her off, reached for his gun, and would have shot me if she hadn't stopped him.
See? You happy now?
He did try to fucking stab us,
Putting
so.
you two under lock and key until I figure out what to do with
Whoa.
you.
Oh, hey, what?
Come on, man, please. I don't want to go to jail.
Now move it.
I won't last a minute.
Got some nerve coming in here.
I'll be hanging off the bars. Hey guys, I got an idea. Let's play chess, but in the closet. Wow, what a fun twist. Huh? Both sides.
Dipshit. I'll even have someone come take a look at that cut.
I guess the police in the zombie apocalypse. See, it's all you say that now, but the second that the actual police, being that guy, rolls up, that's when.
I wasn't sure there for a minute.
Of course. Anytime. Hell, I mean, you and I are a team now.
Thanks.
We're a team.
I mean it.
Thanks. I mean, I'm gonna pick her side over anyone else's.
Makes
So.
us friends or anything. Hello?
Hi. Who are you?
I'm
free.
I'm
Oh,
what
never mind.
passes for a doctor around here. But Trip
Oh.
sort of overdoes it sometimes. I hate that I'm treating you in a cage.
Can you let us out, please?
Javier. Pleasure's all mine.
Is it now? Now, let's see about that wound.
Charm 10, charm 20, critical success. We can charm her into letting us escape.
Yeah, he got you good. Try to hold still. Why is it always the pretty ones who end up causing the most trouble? Has a good looks.
Pretty.
I've never understood it.
Oh, I'm not a troublemaker. No, trouble sees me and runs the other way.
That explains why Trip locked you up for the night.
We do have so much charm. We got so much charisma.
If you don't mind me asking, what did happen exactly?
I'm sticking with my story.
Arguing and then she went crazy over nothing?
Look, things got out of hand. Clementine was only trying to make a point, but then...
You make it sound so casual. Best thing is probably for you two to leave town and get back to your group.
Yeah, no, that was the plan.
Earlier this evening. There were 4 of us.
Yeah, tonight's been pretty shitty, all things considered. I lost my gas. I got beat up in a bar. I almost died in a car accident.
I know a thing or two about losing family.
Hey, it's okay. You've done enough.
I hear you, but
Eleanor? You done yet?
just about.
At least I still have my candy bar. Dead. It was a thumbs up and a smile to the camera. Starts rolling credits. There's a laugh track playing in the background.
Heads you were earlier. On my terms and on my timeline. You got me?
Fair enough.
All right. Fair enough.
Fair enough? Go kiss a skunk's ass. I should be earning a goddamn Boy Scout badge for this.
Trip, it doesn't seem right to wait. Javi's people, they could need a medic.
Nuh-uh, no way. Not putting you in that kind of danger again.
That's not your call.
Well, apparently he thinks so, I guess. Why don't you just leave then?
Look, maybe there's another way. We've got a rear gate down at the other end of the airfield.
Oh, we sneaking out.
We don't use it much, but Well, we could leave tonight.
Oh my god.
Slip past the herd, get a jump start on reaching that junkyard. If your family does need help, I'll be right there to give it.
What? Seriously? When you do that for me.
It's the right thing to do. Anyway, think about it. I've got to check on some patients, but
we sneaking out. Why do I not trust her? Oh, I'm real fucking naive. I trust her. Let's go for the back exit escape.
Yeah. She's something.
The thing is, and maybe this sounds weird, but I still trust Tripp more than I trust her.
Fuck it, man. We live life on the wild side. We're leaving.
We're leaving tonight. With Eleanor. If it gets us there even a minute sooner, it's worth it.
All right, I'm in.
Thank you. See, that was really easy. My charms, I rolled a critical success.
Asshole like everyone else.
And to think that when we first met, you nearly blew my head off.
Wow.
Yeah, guess I made the right call.
That'll be so freaking...
Sounds like Eleanor will be a little while. Maybe we should get a few winks.
A few winks?
I'm exhausted.
I can't wink on my model. I'm doing it in real life. You have to believe me. I am doing it in real life. I'm giving a lot of winks to him right now. I've never understood that saying. It doesn't make any sense to me. Amir is the real... I know he's not, but what if we did just make him a real trusting, charming himbo instead, you know? It's just... I feel like that would be fine enough, you know? I would be happy with this archetype. Is it true? No. But is it charming even more than he already... Yes. Yeah. I want to know what happened to Clementine, though. I want her to tell us about what went on after... Uh-oh.
It kind of hurts. I'm sorry. I know it sucks.
Well, fucking speaking of which, I have magic. I summoned it into existence.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. I've noticed. So many people died here. So many ghosts.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're all I think about. Especially during the night. Still better than sleeping out in the rain.
Flashback.
Yeah.
She looks a lot different, by the way, than she did last time we saw her.
Hey, look, Goofball. It's you. Alvin Goofball Jr.
Oh,
Can you say Goofball?
He's so cute. Chad, if you look at that baby and you say that baby ain't cute, I'm gonna flip shit. That baby is adorable.
They never got a chance. You think?
I think
Go on. Pick one.
that their middle name should be Lee! Rebecca, actually.
Rebecca. His mom's name? Well, why not? He's already got his dad's name. This way, he'll remember both of them equally.
That's wow.
That's very sweet.
I was almost selfish about it.
Jamie.
Jamie's a good idea. Jamie's a good idea too.
I used to think that if I was ever picking out names,
Alvin Jamie Jr.
The deal was ink first, then a perimeter sweep. But I just checked it a few days ago. We're on our own here, Clem.
Wait, what happened to the other
After
family?
That asshole family we let in made off with half our food.
Oh.
We can't take any more chances.
Wow.
It won't take long. They seem nice enough. Nice people get hungry too. And then suddenly, they're not so nice anymore.
What?
So get to it.
What?
I want you to be prepared.
They made off with half our food. You're saying I got punished for my kindness?
I'm, not feeling that great.
Name's Jane. All babies are ugly. No, they're not. Chat, we're gonna fight. We're gonna go into the arena and brawl. All right, it's gonna be chat, all of chat versus me. Look at how adorable. He's got such big eyes.
If you're not feeling well, I can bring you something.
Jane?
Oh my god!
What? That's so awful. That's so awful.
I'm so sorry.
God, man. It is every time Shirley was pregnant with Luke's unborn baby. That's so sad. That's so sad. Oh my God. Why we can't no one survives contact with Clementine.
Trip's probably mad as hell. by now.
Omar and what's her face? Krista. We don't even know if Krista died. Omar for sure died.
Yell at me a little.
Kenny's dead. Jane's dead. No one survives the first episode.
That was for like 5 minutes, and it fizzled out.
What happened? I left for a second. Jane died.
really got
The
over it.
girl that we were with from last
Nothing's
season.
weird about it or anything.
Trip's all right. Sure, he seems like he's got a good heart anyway.
He does. It just didn't work out.
That got so dark. Yeah, that is definitely not what I expected. Also, welcome Pastel Berries to stream. I hope you're having a good day.
Oh shit.
Thank you for the first time chat. Ah. You can't leave at all. You leave and you miss the very depressing flashback of why Jane isn't here. Also, that just to add on top of the fact that nothing went correctly, that family that we let in at the end of last season, yeah, apparently they stole all our stuff and left. What about the ugly baby? I don't know. I don't know that I want to know anymore. I'm gonna go with the headcanon that the baby found a nice new family and is safe in a nice home and everything is okay. All right. Anyway, now I can get the cassette player.
Mariana? Mariana, are you here?
Hello?
Javi,
Oh my God.
Y'all saw us riding up from down the street.
You told me where to hide. I just listened to what you said.
Okay, that's fair
Loki's
actually.
so
I guess you're
friendly,
under
don't
that.
come out, not even once it's quiet. It kept running through my head like on a loop.
Yeah, you did good.
Exactly what you should have done. I always knew you were a smart kid.
Thanks. It was scary at first, but once the muertos couldn't see me anymore, they just passed by.
Yeah.
And your brother.
Yeah, where are they?
We got pulled apart when that huge bunch of muertos showed up. Kate yelled that they were gonna try to make it back to the van.
And that's where we're headed.
No. I don't like that.
Oh no.
I don't like that. I don't.
No sign of them. They must have seen it like this, then gone someplace else to hide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kate.
Yeah. We're good. Give her the candy bar. Oh, hey, look, they're alive.
Stay back.
All we gotta do is.
Nobody shoots.
he's right. We fire at the truck, we might hit them.
All we gotta do is lure them away, just one by one. Get them over here. Oh wait, whoops. I almost died again. I didn't know it was my time to shine. You know, by doing up, left, up, down, right. Q. I'm sad now. Someone hold my hand. We can all hold hands. It's okay. It's fine. Come on. Get him. Dude, I'm so good. apparently. Oh. Nice. that was much easier.
You found us.
It's too many bald zombies.
It's okay.
Becoming a zombie results in balding.
See me?
I'm glad to see everyone. No. Aw. I feel like that's also
Come
fitting.
on. I think we get a pass.
I want
Huh?
to come after you. I swear.
I don't know. It seemed like it was that was their relationship. Did I make the wrong call? Oh God.
I'm never gonna see you again, Dad. We only had a couple bullets left. I thought we were done for.
You made it.
Still alive, aren't you? So is Kate.
I've been with this franchise since August/September 2012.
I was just so scared.
I'm here now.
Oh. This is actually my first time playing it, so I have no experience with it. I basically just decided to pick it up for streams. So
Scraped you in the truck.
what you? What are you thinking? I don't know. The option was there, and it just seemed.
Think you can take a look?
I don't know. Stressful gremlin noises. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they seem to enjoy themselves. I don't know. I'll take that as their.
We should be getting back. Don't want to push our luck.
Who's the kid with the gun?
She's a
Does
badass.
she have a name you want to share with us?
Clementine's my friend.
Hi there. Glad I was able to help.
Well, we're very grateful to you. Really.
There's a town nearby.
She's so cool.
It's safe.
I like the sound.
I know we're playing as Charmer Javier, but I miss Clem.
Oh my god. Javi, do they have hot water?
Or other options.
Even like
I know. I would have picked the other one. Look.
and bubble bath. Wouldn't bubble bath be amazing?
I'm sure they do.
I'm gonna stay in until my fingers get all pruny.
You look happy.
I am.
Search and rescue missions don't usually end so well. Alive and healthy. Sort of incredible.
Don't jinx it.
Well, let's wait to celebrate until.
Chad has proven to me that it's. Don't jinx it.
I don't want to jinx us.
I'm just happy for you is all.
When we get back to Prescott, you still owe me a working ride. I haven't forgotten about our deal.
Yeah, it's really lucky that our van just blew up.
Still, I need some way out of here.
Let's renegotiate.
Van was the only ride I had a lead on. So maybe it's time to renegotiate.
I know it's not the easiest thing to find, but cool.
Yeah? Oh, you're... Oh. The candy... Yes! No. That's the player, the cassette player. But the candy box...
Mari!
Fucking thieves! Really thought you could just walk back in here like nothing happened? I don't think so!
Javi! We can't leave her! Oh! Shit! Oh!
Kate! Stop! Stop!
Javi, help!
Go save him! We have to go get him! That's your family! Go! Run!
Go!
Oh my god!
Oh god. I can't believe it.
How are you so casual about this?
There'll be time for all of that, but not right now. I need to get Kate back to Prescott so I can help her, which means we have to go. We have a window here, Javi. We have to move before.
Fuck that! They're dying for that.
I'm gonna kill all of them!
That's not gonna bring her back, Javi.
So what?
I don't care.
Supposed to let him live?
Yeah,
You really
get
wanna
him!
help your family? You'll come with me.
No, angered Javi.
Can't wait anymore. We stay here.
Javi goes out in a blaze of glory. I can't go on anymore.
Go now.
What the hell?
Come after your your family again.
I'm with Clementine. I want revenge.
You stay with me.
What? No, Javi, you have to come with us.
Nah.
Javi, please.
Nah, they gotta die.
Javi.
No, fight. Fuck that. I can't. No.
Cover you.
Javi!
Go with them. I'll be fine.
I need your help, Gabe. Just keep firing until they're out of sight, okay?
I'm taking at least one or two of them with me. I can't stand by it anymore. They killed Eleanor. Or no, not Eleanor. They killed Mariana. I don't know where that name came from. The other one.
Don't!
Fuck that! Throw it back at him! That's... Attack! I'm sick of being... You know what? You know what? I'm sick of being nice, all right? From this point forward, we're not playing by these rules anymore. If we get the choice, no. No more Mr. Nice Bag. We've been nice and kind for the whole playthrough, and it's only bitten us in the ass every time. No more. Evil. Yeah. Fuck those guys. That was so awful. What the hell? It's like they knew. They set it up from the start. They knew how angry I would be. They knew that she was my favorite, that she was going to be my favorite. You know, she's so sweet and cool, and she's got like we had attachment. We had a little quest to find her a pin and give her a candy bar. They knew that I was attached from the start, and they were like, you know what would be really fucked up? What if we just shot her and killed her right off the bat? I, honest to God, thought I was about to witness those three characters, all three of them just get mowed down. And I was about to be so mad because at that point, I legitimately would be more angry that chat was right. Sorry, my potato crashed. Were y'all gonna fight all in chat? I'd rather be in the sheets, not in the streets. The only thing me and chat are fighting about is whether or not babies are cute. But now we've put aside our differences and opinions on babies to go and fight the guys that just killed Mariana. So Mariana's dead, and I'm not okay. Sorry you had to see that. Yeah, that was pretty awful, honestly. Like, I know we've seen stuff similar before, but that was pretty awful, honestly. God. This is the murder hobo playthrough. Yeah, we got our biggest problem in episode 1 is a bunch of junkyard hobos with guns. And so I prefer her to her brother Gabriel. Yeah, I definitely do prefer her. She was definitely nicer, more interesting. She's got a little bit of like charm with the whole like, you know, it's been dead. It was cool. I do like her character more than Gabe's. But I guess I guess at this point, like, I don't know. I guess at this point, you know, we just have to wait and see if he evolves as a character. I don't know. I'm so sad. I should have known better. The only character that's ever survived that's around the same age as Clementine is Clementine. Duck died. Carlos's daughter, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, she died. Now Mariana's dead. I think her death might have been foreshadowed in the beginning when you talked to her about finding a pen for her past memory about her mom. Maybe. I'm sure that's the thing. It's if I went back knowing that it was going to happen, I'm sure that it's a thing of events being retextualized, obviously, based off of knowing how it's all going to go down. So. I don't know. Well, anyway, our choices. We decided to stay at the junkyard. We decided to let the driver go. Mistake. Going back, we shot him. We got locked up because, I mean, here's my thing. Who's going to turn on Clementine? Legitimately, unless you're just doing it to be like different, you know, like, you know, just to see the alternative path. Who is going to like turn on Clementine and be like, nah, I don't got your back? Like, I could never even imagine. We went with Eleanor to the junkyard. Okay. Yeah, 84% of players stayed with Clementine to fight. Yeah, that sounds about right. I made majority decisions. Me and most people were thinking about in the same ways, apparently. Being attached to a character who pulls the heartstrings when they have such a tragic death goes back to Disney. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I will say that. Props to them for making me... This game is really good at making me actually care in such a short amount of time. It does make me sad and upset that a character, like, died, you know, obviously so early on, but like, this game has had some really impactful deaths, at least like ones that I was like, what the hell? No, like I wanted them to be around. You know, when Omar died in season 2's beginning, that was impactful. Lee dying was one of the saddest things. I don't think a death has been as sad as Lee's death, because Lee is such a like universally loved character. And I know that like for me, you didn't even remember Omar. Now that I do, shut up. I remember him now. Okay, and that's what matters. I have a bad memory. I mean, to be fair, I mean, we could point out the girl that killed Omar. She also just immediately got blasted at the beginning of season 2 as well. So that was kind of brutal, but I remember that's not how I thought that season was going to start. You know, like this is like a intense way for this season's like first episode to end, but season 2 started like that. Like the start of season 2 was so awful. Like we had to kill a dog, that girl died, Omar died, Krista's off in the middle of nowhere. Old Yeller was a meme before memes were a thing. Now that's brought to my attention that Omar is dead. It is very sad. Orin probably. I imagine I'm sitting up on a podium. I'm just like, oh, it has been brought to my attention that our good friend Omar, a loving, kind member of the community, has passed. I'm sure that is very sad. Anyway, moving on. I mean, I know that it's very like controversial or like divisive, but I felt sad still when Kenny died. I know not a lot of people liked Kenny, but I had still mixed feelings with him until the end. Yeah, anyways, candy bars. Anyone want a candy bar in the audience? I know I since I can't give it to her anymore, I got an extra one. I got a spare. Jesus. And see here, they led me astray. I saw this, all right? I saw this piece of art. I was like, oh shit. All right, this is our survivor team. This is our squad. They're gonna go far, all right? She's got a knife. He's got a machete. I'm out here with a pick, and she's got a bat. We're gonna kill some zombies. A new squad, you know? I thought it was gonna be cool like that, you know? We were gonna do well, you know, start a new adventure with a new family. The game was like, loser? No. I want chocolate. Got 3 musketeers. You know what? I'm just going to toss it into the crowd. Whoever in chat gets it, you can find out what brand it is. As far as I know, it said just candy bar, so I guess it's a generic brand candy bar. Hey, Clem, I guess you can have that candy bar. Why not? That would be very awkward if I just handed her that. It would have been Walmart's own. The fuck, Orin? Look, I can't decide who to give it to, so it's a battle at that point. Chad has to fight for that 1 bar of candy. American chocolate is nasty. Y'all can have it. Is there a difference between American chocolate and like chocolate from Europe? What? I'm not a big chocolate person anyway. Hold on, let's switch back to just chatting to finish out stream. But is there really that big of a difference? Yeah. What? I didn't know that. I'm not really quite sure. When will you play episode 2? Next week. So once I release my schedule for next week, we're definitely going to continue next week. And probably what we'll do is we'll do basically episode 1, 2, and 3 all as like single episodes in each week. And then we'll probably do a 2-parter like we've been doing. So for 4 and 5, we'll just combine them together for like a longer, bigger stream. And we'll do that as like the finale stream. So basically the next 3 weeks we'll finish out season 3, and then we'll play the next one after that. So we're getting real close. We've beaten season 1, 2, The Wolf Among Us, and now we're on season 3 of this, and then we have season 4, and then we have Michonne, and then we're done with Telltale games. We'll have gotten through all of them, so at least the ones that I've been interested in playing. I know there's others. There's obviously the Batman ones, and I think there's even a Game of Thrones one, but I'm not really too interested in those, so these are the ones that caught my interest. And when The Wolf Among Us 2 comes out at some point, we'll probably check that out too. So if it's not Three Musketeers or Nestle Crunch, the zombies can have it. So picky in the apocalypse. Is that Kit Kat? Oh, get that garbage out of my face. Kicks it off into the distance. Finale stream. Where are you going, Ori? Finale stream for the season, not for me. We'll do a finale stream for the season 3 finale for the game, because it's set up as like episodes. So American chocolate tastes like plastic once you try German, Swiss, Belgian chocolates. Yeah, that's fair. I need to hold on. Let's turn our music back on. Very relaxing. Try not to think about everything that just happened. Listen to the lo-fi and forget all your troubles. Yeah, I don't know though. I need to expand my. I'm not a very big candy person, but I feel like I need to do a stream, since we talked about it during the hand cam stream yesterday. I feel like we'll do a stream at some point where we get maybe some different types of candies from different places and try them on stream. That could be fun. So I tried Hershey's, and yeah, that's kind of funny, honestly, because like Hershey's, I don't like them that much, but that's like one of those brands that people love. It's like worshipped here. Do you think zombie meat would taste bad? Would you become a zombie? Probably. And yeah, no, I feel like it would probably taste awful. I like Hershey's. Hershey's bad. Okay, so it'll be a controversial. You got the pro Hershey. It's like the babies all over again. You got pro cuteness of babies, and then you have babies as Uggo. All right, and I'll be honest, one of those sides is correct and one is wrong, but that's okay. We'll act like they both have validity. It's fine. We'll let you pretend that Uggo baby side has any type of ground to stand on. And and then we have the Hershey's chocolate. I don't like chocolate that much, so I can't weigh in on that. There's a poll. I like how our final before end of stream poll is about chocolate, so I'm not going to weigh in on that since I don't really have any strong opinion. Some babies are Uggo, though. I mean, yes, but some are adorable, and chat can't even admit that, so that's where the problem lies. Also, Smarties in America are like powder candy. Here they're chocolate. Smarties are one of the weirdest candies. I do like them, but they're so odd. They feel like, I don't know. they're just an odd candy. It's not the first thing that comes to mind when I think of like, ooh, what do you want? You want some Skittles? You want some Sour Patch Kids? Chocolate bar? No, I want some Smarties. Give me the roll of powder candy. Like, okay, really, we got a very retro candy enjoyer. I like Sweethearts or Sweet Arts. Sorry, I don't know what that is. I was an adorable baby. I glowed down. I don't even know what that means. They're like what we call love hearts, I think. Interesting. Now, can we at least admit, okay, on the, as a final note, can we at least admit that the little Valentine's Day candies that they give you are awful? Before we end stream, before we do a raid, before we do any of that stuff, can we at least admit the Valentine's candies, like the ones that are like kind of hard, you know, that have the like, I love you, or like, you're great, you know, those ones, those are awful candies. They taste bad. They're not fun to eat, anything like that. If we can admit that, then I can end stream happy. Yeah, chalky but cute. They're cute, but they're not good. It's the thing. So you definitely know what those are, Oren? Maybe I do, and I don't remember it. So those are terrible. I never got them. See, there you go. All right, it looks like yeah, there we go. There are horror stories for them being expelled from school for snorting Smarties. Yeah, no, there were kids that used to do that in my school. They would ground up Smarties into like a fucking powder, and then they would joke around. They're like, I'm gonna snort some of this dust, and then they go get sent to the nurse because they have Smartie powder in their brain. It's really dumb. I mean, to be fair, this is the final thing I'll leave you with. This was the same school where a kid once stuck a metal fork into an electrical outlet and promptly blew up the entire outlet. So, you know, not the smartest group of people sometimes there. Kids in my school will do that too. Yeah. I can't stand the Valentine's chocolates, especially orange plus chocolate. I feel like orange plus chocolate has it could be good, but most of the time it's like a weird, bad combination. I don't know. Kids in my school will use a candy necklace as a projectile. I mean, kids in my school or at my summer camp, used to throw gumballs at one another, which are like spiked little balls that come off gumball trees that grow here. So chew on one half and launch the other like a sling. That's pretty ingenious, though, to be fair. That's like in kindergarten when they gave you building blocks that you're supposed to be like productive with and like build awesome structures and stuff, you know, use your imagination. But half the time, most of the kids just like beat each other with them. They just pick up this small little wooden block and they're just fighting. We woke up in the morning and we chose violence. Oh, those necklaces were were nice. Yeah, I like them. They're cute. The candy necklaces are banned, so they threw conkers. What the heck is that? Then that was banned, so they resorted to stones. What's a conker? Also, I feel like that's like way worse. Yeah, the kids, they used to throw candy necklaces at one another, but don't worry, we took care of that now. Now they just throw rocks. Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple injuries, but it's okay. At least it's not candy on my school ground. Do Americans not have conkers? Or, yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, we might. I just don't know what that is. So, you don't even know what a conker is. No, I don't. Even energy drinks are banned. Like, please. We'd chuck them at each other. Oh my god, he doesn't know. Look, I'm not the only one. It's just not here, all right? It's not my fault. Whatever. Anyway, before I get shamed for my lack of conker knowledge, unless you're talking about the video game character, then I know nothing. But anyway. Yo! Let's go raid Kaz. Kaz is playing the freaking Bramble King or Bramble the Mountain King. I want to go see that. I want to go lurk there. So go say hello to Kaz. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's stream. I want to say thank you to everyone who showed up. Thank you to anyone who was new. I appreciate it. You guys are really, really great. I hope you had a fun time, and hopefully if you're not I volunteer. If you're not around for tomorrow, then I hope that I at least get to see you next week. And if not, then I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that you have a good rest of your night or day or whatever time zone it is for you. Thank you so much for being here, though. Thank you for being yourselves. So make streams very fun. So I'll see you later on. Go say hello to Kaz. They're super cool. So bye-bye.